Tonight, from Austin, Texas, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Austin Desperados taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Austin Desperados. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Graham. And he'll be taken down at the 18. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
They'll try and throw for it here. Buying time to his left. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
If there's one thing they are lacking in, it's confidence. They took a big and maybe unnecessary risk going for that 4th down. He put them on his shoulders, though, and paid off the big-time gamble.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Graham, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. You can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected, but I know this will surprise you. I coached some receivers in the offseason. We worked a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Graham. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Graham. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Sliding out of the pocket. And the Raiders have got him. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they certainly took too long to set up play action, and that gave the pass rush time to get home for its first sack of the game. For their sake, they may start to think about the quick game and leave play action alone for a little while.
2nd and 13. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. Now back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. He's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Here's 2nd and 8. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They'll look to throw. Steps away. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Desperados post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
Back to throw here. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Jones, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's great. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22.
They're going to try and throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
That one caught by Bibbs, his running back. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick is indeed good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Leaping, and he makes timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here we go, 33, yellow.
Check.
Drill, 52.
54, Mike. Check, block 54, Mike. Go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Touchdown! A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Desperados will extend their lead here just before halftime. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always in it.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter.
Ready. 45, right. Set, go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 35.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver, and as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Graham looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. He'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, escaping the pressure right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On first down, Graham. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, it's Graham. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll...
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And he's got some space here. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers us. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter, getting down to the good stuff. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Mims. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. That's a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. They run it with Bibbs. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 30. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now Bibbs. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. They'll look to throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Now this one complete on the slant route. They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Raiders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. middle they go. Graham. In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Part of the reason we're in overtime, all the interceptions he's thrown in this game, but that was a good throw right there.
Hey, he's really not daunted, is he, partner? I mean, it's been interception palooza for him, and he's still pushing it downfield, trying to make a play, and he was successful on that throw.
Down. Black. 95.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
They'll run on 1st down. Graham. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try again. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for the home team here, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the next week as the new